Imagine waking up one day knowing you have enough money working for you that you could take a month off work, help a family member, or even just enjoy life a little more. Sounds impossible, right? It's not, and that's the power of investing. Investing is the key to financial freedom, and the good news is you don't need a lot of money to get started. Today, I'm going to show you how anyone, including you, can start investing with whatever you have, even on a tight budget. In fact, I'll show you how investing just $50 a month can grow into $114,000 over time. Why is investing so powerful? The reason is simple. It allows your money to grow over time. Unlike saving alone, which keeps your money in one place, losing value each year due to inflation, investing gives your money the opportunity to grow. When you invest, you take advantage of compound growth. That means your money earns money, and then that money earns even more money. It's like planting a seed that turns into a tree, which then produces more seeds, and soon you have an entire forest. The earlier you start investing, the more you can benefit from this growth. Even if you can only start with $50 a month, the important thing is to begin. How to start investing. All right, let's break it down into 8 key steps. Step 1. Understand your goals. Before you start investing, ask yourself, what are your financial goals? Are you investing for retirement, to buy a house, or maybe for your children's education? Your goal will help determine the type of investments you make and how much risk you are comfortable with. Step 2. Know your risk tolerance. Everyone is different when it comes to how much risk they're willing to take. If the thought of losing money keeps you up at night, you might want to invest in safer options like bonds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. If you're comfortable with some ups and downs, you might lean towards stocks that offer higher returns. Remember, investing always involves some risk, but without risk, there is no reward. Step 3. Choose an investment account. To invest, you need an investment account. This is different from a savings account. There are a few options to choose from: 401k or employer-sponsored plans. If your employer offers a retirement plan, this is one of the easiest ways to start investing. Many employers even match your contributions, which is like getting free money. For example, if your employer offers a 4% match, it means they will match every dollar that you invest into the account, up to 4% of your salary. That's free money right there, so be sure to take advantage of it. IRA. These are individual retirement accounts that let your money grow either tax-free or tax-deferred, which can save you a lot of money in the long run. Roth or traditional. You may be given options of going with either a traditional retirement account or a Roth-type retirement account. Let me explain the difference between the two. If you're single and have a high tax rate now and expect to have a lower tax rate when you're retired, then you might be better off with a traditional IRA since it will tax your income later instead of now. If you have a big family, lots of dependents, and a lower tax rate now, and expect to pay more in taxes when you're older, then a Roth IRA may work better for you since it will tax your income now and not later. Brokerage accounts. If you want to start investing for other purposes other than retirement, then you'll need a brokerage account. You can open one online through platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Robinhood. Most of these accounts are free to open and very easy to set up. Step 4. Pick your investment. Here's where things can feel overwhelming. There are so many options. But let's simplify it. Stocks. When you buy a stock, you own a piece of a company. Stocks have the potential for high growth, but they also come with more risk. If you're young, you have time to ride out the ups and downs of the market, which makes stocks a good option. Just be aware that investing in single companies is risky, because if that company fails, you could lose all your investment with it. On the flip side, if that company does well, then your stock has the potential to grow much faster than index funds. Exchange-traded funds and index funds. These are great for beginners because they are diversified, meaning they spread your investment across many companies. They're like buying a basket of stocks rather than a single one, which lowers your risk. If that group of companies does well, your investment does too. While investing in these types of funds may be easier and generally less risky than individual stocks, You should still do your research and be sure to buy funds which include companies that you believe will continue to do well in the future. Bonds. Bonds are loans you give to a company or government. They're generally safer than stocks, but they also offer lower returns. Bonds are a good option if you're more conservative or if you're looking to balance out your portfolio. One popular strategy is to invest more in stocks when you're younger and can tolerate risk and then move more into bonds as you approach retirement and want lower risk. Step 5. Invest regularly. The secret to building wealth is consistency. Even if you're only investing $50 a month, do it consistently. This is called dollar cost averaging. You invest the same amount every month, no matter what the market is doing. This strategy allows you to buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when prices are high, which balances out over time. To follow up on my earlier claim that it's possible to turn $50 into $114,000, it's really true. If you start by investing $50 in the S&P 500 at age 35, and you only invest another $50 per month until age 65, you would have a whopping $116,000 in your account. Only $18,050 of that balance would be money that you invested, and the other $95,966 would be compound growth. That's just amazing to me, and with only $50 per month and starting relatively late at 35 years old. If you started at age 20, you'd have over $528,000, and if you bumped it up to $100 per month, you'd amass over $1 million by age 65. I hope these examples help you to see how important it is to get started early and be consistent. It's not about having huge sums of money to invest. It's about starting as early as possible and being consistent about adding to it every month. If you're already older and thinking it's too late, it's not. Start now and you'll be surprised how quickly it adds up. Step 6. Keep costs low. Many people don't realize that investment fees can eat into their returns. When choosing funds, look for low or zero fee options. Index funds and ETFs usually have very low fees compared to actively managed funds. A 1% fee might not sound like much, but over 30 years it could cost you thousands of dollars in lost growth. Some people choose to hire a financial advisor to help them with investing. Hiring a financial advisor can increase your costs. However, it can also prevent you from making impulsive, emotional decisions during times of market volatility. So, if you know that you're prone to making impulsive decisions with your investments, or you just want more guidance in the investing process, a financial advisor could be worth the extra cost for you. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but I barely have any money left after my bills. The truth is, you don't need a lot to start investing. Here's how you can begin even on a tight budget. Start small. Apps like Acorns, Robinhood, and Stash let you invest with as little as $5. You can even link them to your bank account, and they will round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the spare change. Automate your investments. Set up automatic transfers to your investment account, even if it's only $20 a month. By automating, you won't forget to invest, and you'll get used to living without that money. Cut out small expenses. Take a close look at your budget. Could you cut one streaming service or skip one coffee a week? Even an extra $10 a week invested could grow significantly over time. Step 7. Adopt a long-term mindset. As a beginner, there are a few common mistakes that you'll want to avoid. Trying to time the market. You have probably heard people say, buy low, sell high, but trying to predict the market is impossible, even for professionals. The best strategy is to invest regularly and stay invested, regardless of market conditions. This is because stock market ups and downs are based on many variables that are outside of our control, such as global news, weather, natural disasters, wars, economic conditions, politics, and even personal emotions, fears, and hopes of other investors. For this reason, study after study has proven that it is not possible to predict stock market moves with any consistency. Focus on time in the market instead of timing the market. Getting scared during market drops. Markets go up and down. That's normal. If you panic and sell every time there's a drop, you'll end up locking in losses. Instead, stay focused on your long-term goals. To quote Dave Ramsey, "The only people who get hurt on a roller coaster are the ones who jump off." Try to avoid checking your investment balance frequently, and especially during times of market volatility. Unless you've invested in some more complicated types of investments that I won't go into here, you generally won't lose money just because stocks are down unless you sell them. Once you sell them, you have made the loss permanent. If you wait it out, and if you've invested in good quality companies, then the value will likely come back up again at a later date. There are always exceptions to this, such as poor quality companies or industries that just went obsolete. Think horse carriages, steam engines, VHS tapes, etc. No amount of waiting is going to bring those industries back. So sometimes you have to pay attention to how technology is changing to make good decisions about what to invest in. Before we wrap up, it's important to note that past market performance is not a guarantee of future returns. Investing always carries risk, and you could lose money. I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is for educational purposes only. Make sure to do your own research or consult with a professional before making any important financial decisions. So, what are you waiting for? Starting to invest can be as simple as downloading an app and setting up an automatic monthly contribution. Remember, it's not about how much you start with, it's about getting started. Investing is one of the keys to taking control of your financial future, and there's no better time to start than today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy-to-understand life skills, including money management tips. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Thanks for watching, and here's to your financial freedom.